Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasure. As you can see, I've made a start. I thought I'd hit record and I hadn't. So I'm just going to put the timer straight on and just tell you what I'm doing. There we go. What's happening? Right, okay. So I am here today to do the yellow colour challenge. I did show you all the papers and stuff and everything that I was going to use, but I'll just show you them as I'm using them. Let me just make sure that I'm in focus, because obviously now all my desk's messed up because I was into it. So all I did was I've got a tea stained envelope. I folded it down that way to make a change instead of having it that way. I've cut off the ends and I just put an inch strip of paper and just stuck it down. This paper is from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. It's one of her wallpaper sets. I have got set 1 and 2, so I'm not sure which it is. I have just put a piece of paper from, well, it was a journal card, and I've just stuck that onto the front like so. So that is that. Right, I'm going to ink around it. So yeah, I had been telling you that I was going to get straight, and I think that's where I went wrong. I said, oh, I'm going to get straight into the video, because last week the video had ended up being about an hour and 20 minutes, and it took 2 days to upload. So in the meantime, I ended up making another video because I've never known it take that long. Normally within a couple of hours it's up and ready, and that's why I do them on a Monday, so I know that it's fine, and I can then schedule it to go up Tuesday. So yeah, then made another video, and then they ended up both going up at the same time. So I think, you know, you got your week's worth of videos on Tuesday instead of them being separate. So that is that. So yeah, Monday I told you about that I was going after I'd finished filming, and yes, obviously I was out for most of the day last Monday because I'd gone to visit my daughter and the 3 granddaughters and my new grandson. So I was out, well, by the time I tidied up, got ready and gone, etc., and come back, you know, the day had done. I didn't really realise that the video, you know, it's still not uploaded. So then I panicked and thought, oh crikey, I must video something else. And I can't remember what that was. I don't know if it was like bee clusters or something like that. So I'm just using, I've just started using this. I did try once before with it, and I wasn't very good, like just then. But what I have realised, it is just very good for doing the corners so it looks like it's naturally aging. So I think I'm still going to use the dauber for the actual sides and then just do the corner parts in that. It just brings it in more. Right, so I had cut these down. These are aged papers what I bought from Amazon. They're all right as an emergency. I need some papers. I have nearly used them though. I'm just gonna ink the actual sides where I cut them, because I can see the whiteness. Right, that's that. I'm gonna try that. I've seen people stapling and folding it down to, in fact I best do that now before I start sticking things on it. Oh, my head's just gone, so I can't bend that side, so I need to bend that side. Okay, let's try this, and then I would have to go, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'd have to go in that way, but I'd have to make sure that, oh, this is, had been quicker going my needle out. So bend that up, but not enough that you're going to clip it in. Okay. Yeah. I feel that this isn't going to be straight. Okay, I think that might be better. It's a little bit fiddly. Okay, bend it that time. I suppose once it's been under a book or something, it'll flatten back down. Oh, I love that. Right, so I am going to do a bit of collage on this. I might go with, this is Artymaze. It's one of her backing papers to some kit. I can't quite remember which one it is, but most of the kits you get a matching, well, especially the newer ones, you get a matching coordinating pattern sheet. Alright, what have I just done with that? Let's measure that across. That's it. Oh yes, so yeah, I did go and visit my daughter and the grandchildren, and it was really, really nice. I was absolutely worn out, you know, because the little fire bombs, aren't they, when they're young? They're just so chatty and look at this, look at this, look at that. Oh gosh, I was absolutely exhausted. But yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely to catch up. It was a nice day as well, so there's playing out on the back garden. On the trampoline and the slide and stuff, and yeah, they've, I wouldn't say the oldest one, like Abby's 7, I think she's 7 this birthday. I wouldn't say she'd changed so much, but definitely the youngest one, who will be 4. Well, she's not the youngest now, there's the new baby, but the youngest girl, and I thought she'd changed, you know, no end, and she was speaking, you know, in really good full sentences and stuff. And it's funny because when I can normally see my daughter, say, every two weeks, and when I see her, it always takes a bit of time to warm to you, kind of thing. She's quite shy and you know, clinging on to her mum and stuff. But yeah, she was you know, chatty from when we got there. So yeah, she's like starting to come into her own. So I think I'm gonna have something like that. But I feel like I need something else. So yeah, I was showing you this lovely piece of paper. It's from the middle, not the middle, it's one of the end pages from a book. I do think it was the Victorian Flower Garden, and it's really lovely. It's got a lovely it's like milky coffee, and it's got a really nice texture. It's a little bit like brown paper, like packing paper, that kind of feel, but it feels a bit like felt as well. It's yeah, it's really nice. So I think I'll put that there and that there, and then I'll probably put a label or something like that. So yeah, it was nice to be excuse me, to be quite normal for a few hours. But yeah, when I got back, I was absolutely exhausted. And I think that I did sleep most of the day, the day after. It was a little bit too much for my fibro self. Not very good with, you know, different conversations and noises going off in different directions and stuff. It's as if it takes like my mind a lot of time to, I don't know, like make sense of it, so, which is just exhausting. So yeah, I was very exhausted the following day, but I recovered fine, and it's been a good week. I've got quite a lot done. I've not been walking this week because I think Monday, Tuesday the weather was, I don't really know what it was like Tuesday with being asleep most of it, but I do think Tuesday was fine, and then from then it's been quite wet and stuff, and where we go and take the dog, it's a bit of a sludge pit when it's been raining. So I've not actually been out. In fact, I wasn't in bed all day Tuesday because I did go and do my post office run. I think that's what I did. I got up, did the post office run. I think I nipped to the supermarket to get some essentials, and then I did come straight back and be in bed the rest of the day. But I'm best giving that to myself, because if I put it off, instead of having a day in bed, it can then be, well, however long, can be weeks. So I'm getting a lot better now at recognising when I do need to, you know, just say, right, that's it, I'm going to sleep for the day. And I seem to recover a lot better. I've not got my glasses on. That's not a surprise, is it? Right. Oh, that's better. Oh, you know what? I've just put a pair of glasses on and I've got a pair on my head. I just felt them knock each other. Oh dear. I do feel like this needs just a little bit of something. And if I put something there, it's a bit like, well, why isn't there anything there? I think it goes too boxy. Maybe. No, I'm gonna leave it. I think then once you start adding, that it really doesn't need it. So that is the front. Then it opens like that. You can write there. I am going to just put a little stamp on there, but I'm not going to cover it at all. I have ordered one of those stamps what's got lines on, so that'll be really cool when I get that. Right, this one's got 2 butterflies on. I think I'll keep the 2 on. So yeah, I thought the line thing would be good for stamping the back of tags and things. Right, let's go. Oh. Go like that. Oh, lovely. And then I'll do that there. So that is that. Just give it a second to dry. So I don't think I'm gonna make any journal cards for it now. I'll do that later. But yeah, all I'm gonna do is put 2 journal cards in. I'm gonna have tabs on them. I might do them quite big so they actually stick out, and then do a tab there and a tab there. So I think that'll be dry. So that's one. If you saw last time on my didn't do pink last, did I? Can't remember what I did last time. Well, whatever it was, blue. I did the flip down thing, and I really did like it, so I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to, I don't know if to match it up a bit, or some. So I'll have that there. I do want something there again, so I'll probably, oh, here's a different one. So that's a different wallpaper from Lorna. Oh, I can leave that edge on actually. I can have that inside. Just down here. I've just got this funny feeling that I'm not filming. I think that's because I wasn't filming earlier. Glue this with the Yoo-hoo. Oh, it's kind of a bit curly. It's coiling up. Wasn't it funny, the last one? Oh, you want to see the last one? That was on the bit where I thought I was filming. That's so funny actually, because the last one what I put in, it didn't coil or go funny or anything, just went straight on. So yeah, you know you're videoing when when things go wrong. It's so strange. Right, so that's that. That's gonna go. Put the lid on. Gonna go here. And again, this will be the same kind of thing. I should do 2 journal cards and have tabs. And I thought doing them both similar, you know, they'd look nice together. The only thing is I haven't got the same card that I put in. I've not inked this, have I? That I put in the other window. So yeah, I think really that's all my news. Visited Monday, post office Tuesday, slept the rest of Tuesday, and then I think the rest of the week I've near enough finished the bee project. So the majority of, well, everything I've made so far now is up in Etsy. I think I've got maybe another 3 different things. I'm just really trying to use up the last of everything that I printed out, and I'm going to start making sure that, as I've said before, I normally do things in say collections. So I'll do everything bees, and then, you know, before that it was everything birds. So I literally print out everything that I've got because I don't know what I'll want to use. And then at the end of it, I end up with bits of this, bits of that. And now I've literally got 2 A4 folders bursting of just random sheets. So I did do that project with them a few weeks ago where I made 2 things with 1 piece of A4, and I have sorted some more papers out to do the same to get some use. But in future, I thought what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna use everything that I've printed. So yeah, I think I've got enough to do another couple of things. Oh, quite like that. That needs to be a bit thinner. So yeah, I've printed everything off for the butterflies. So once I've finished the bees, I'll have a week of cutting out and backing things and having a think what I'm going to make, and then I shall start on that. But in between that, I'm going to go back to the unfinished pile and see, because I haven't added to the unfinished pile, so that's a good thing. So if I can get another couple off there, and if I make sure that I don't add to the unfinished, eventually it will be that I don't have an unfinished. I mean, I've always got stuff unfinished, but they're things from, you know, projects that I've done before and probably lost steam. I find once I've worked with a certain colour or a certain thing for a while, I could cut that off, but I really like that, so I'm going to save that for something else. It's quite nice. Oh, I think my fingers are sticky. Oh, I got another. No, I'm not keen on that. These are really hard to store. I've got them in a little folder, but they all seem to wrap themselves around each other, and you have to be really careful not to break them. I'm just going to go with the green. I don't think I can really get two to match. I think this one's got a bigger end as well, only slightly, which is just making the glue be able to come out a lot easier, because obviously Fabri-Tac is quite thick. Oh yeah, I have bought another bottle of Fabri-Tac. I think with the is it Eileen's? Yeah, with the Eileen's tacky glue, I think I've sussed it. It's fine on like book pages, and you know, this kind of paper, but anything that's been printed, it seems to leave these funny marks. You get like a yellowing. So I thought I'm just going to use that for when I'm using book pages. So perhaps when I do the Edith Holden stuff and that, it'll be fine for that. I don't know why that's not going all the way down. Oh, because there's something stuck on it. Going off this glue now. That's it. Yeah, so I ended up buying some Fabri-Tac. So that's that. See if I can find another little label. I'll have that at the top. Yeah, and you have to unscrew this. It ain't great if I keep putting on and off, on and off. That is that. Right, what am I going to put in the middle? I might actually, because the other one was a rose that I put inside it, so I might put that inside. Obviously the reason I haven't put the whole sheet in so you can see that is because then it would have been blank side inside. If I'd have thought about it, I would have printed it both ways, and then I could have done that. So but I think that'll match quite nice with the bit of Artymaze that I put in. I think that was off one of the collage things. I think I've probably had that about a year now, and there's lots of different coloured things in it, so I think you get a few sheets with like red things and then orange things. Oh yeah, that will look nice. So where am I going to glue it? Okay. We'll go. I shall guesstimate it. We'll definitely need some up the top. And we'll go about that wide. Did one yesterday and I went far too far, and then I'd got glue all in my window. So go down to say that. Oh, I don't like the noise of that. Yeah, and then with this bit, I am just going to put a little bit of Pritt Stick around it just to catch it. Right, let's try this. I'm probably not going to be able to give you the best view and get it in without a disaster. Right, just needed a little bit of a shuffle and a push. So that's that. So fold that back up. Right, so I'm going to do the corner bit again. It being a makeup brush, you do have to keep dabbing it onto the ink. It doesn't seem to keep it like suck loads up. So that's that. And I'm going to, I think as well, let me do the double ones inside first. So again, I'm going to leave that plain for a writing spot. And then I will make 2 journal cards. And again, put the tabs on. But I'll do that off camera. So that's that. And then I'm thinking, if I just leave that to dry a second. Just take one of them. Is that going to be? Let me just put one down here. That's that. Could do a little bit of a ruffle actually. I think that one's a little bit too bright. Yeah, I might do a little bit of a. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue down. Then I might find a button out later and just attach a little button or something. Yep. So I'll press that down at the end. Look at my big tool. It's funny. I was watching a video yesterday of Ali, the Cockney crafter, and she said poke tool, and she said that I wonder if anybody does use its actual proper name of all. But it's such a weird word to say. I don't think it doesn't fall off your tongue right. So yeah, I think then I shall put a button or something there, but I haven't got my buttons to hand, but I have got some little mother of pearl ones or some little wooden ones. So I think that's marred it all together quite nice. Right, so that's that one. What have I done with the one that I've just made? That's that. So I'm going to put a butterfly here. I think that might have smudged. No, not too bad. And put one Put a bit more ink on. Oh dear. Oh dear. What am I gonna do? I don't think I could ever line that up properly. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Right. I'm not gonna have a doobie-doo on there. A ruffle, because I've got my string. So because this one folds down, I'm going to tie it up so it doesn't flap down in your book. Yeah. That string there, or no, seem to like it there. And then I am going to put a strip of paper. Let's use some of this. Just so the string doesn't come off. Obviously this side would be glued into your journal. It's just so that it can be tied and untied without your string coming off. So that's that one. Put that to the side. Right, I'm just gonna check, because that feeling of I'm not filming hasn't gone away. Oh, I am filming. Right, I have got my light on today, because I don't know if I said it in this video or the video that I filmed before, but yes, it's dark. I think I'll do this next, because this one should be pretty quick. So this is, I've cut the top bit off. It's like a envelope, but I've took that bit away, and I'm going to back that with, I think when I looked at it last night, I was going to do it on that. I just really like that, that with that. So let's put that against there. Where's my normal ruler? Just trying to line it up with the mat, just to make sure that it's straight-ish. Not bad at all. Yeah, so I've tea stained this with the red bush tea, and originally it was on a white card, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's come out a lovely peachy colour. So I shall just quick ink around the edges. I can't remember again if I said it in this video or the last video, but this is some Florentine paper from Etsy. I'll leave all the links in the description. Just gone off a little bit. Let me just pull it back up and see if I can pull it over. Nick, I'll relay it. So if I go over, the doors might not shut properly, unless I have just done it a little crooked, which is looking it's looking like I have. Right, I'm going to leave that till it's dry, and then I'm just going to take that edge off. Unless it... Oh, it doesn't. But yeah, I'm going to take that edge off because obviously that's then not going to stick. But I'll wait till it dries. So I'm going to put this on. This is from my Porch Prints. It's her fussy cut flowers, and you get lots and lots of pages. I can't remember how many because I did print it ages ago, and I've been cutting a bit at a time. When I print things that I'm not actually using for a project, which is just, you know, things for when I just want to make other things what aren't in the projects, I keep them in like an A4 folder, and if you know, I fancy a session of cutting, then I just cut things a bit at a time. But if this is something that I'm gonna, you know, actually need quickly, I put them in a different folder, and that folder takes priority. So I just, you know, I've had stuff in this folder for ages, and then when I get around to printing it, I sometimes can't remember who it's from and all the rest of it. Right, just see if I can cut that bit now. Yep, get these edges with a Fabri-Tac. Sorry if my head's in the way. So I want to make sure that right at the top is really glued down, because I am going to leave those the little bits coming out, because I do like the thought of that. It's like cascading. So that's that. And then this bit, let me just get my bone folder, just flatten it back down. I think I did something similar to this. I don't know if I did it in the brown. But yeah, I feel like I have done this before. So I'm going to glue this bit down. just hold it a minute. Let me just think what kind of size tag it needs. Right, probably about the same size as that. Right, I think that's caught. Let me just leave that to one side a moment. So I am going to make a matching tag. Okay, I think I'll just draw on this. Ish. Yeah. Right, oh I got some, in fact I might just stick it onto that because I'm going to need some card, whatever. I do really like that one though. They're all very nice. Right. I'll just get the main bit with the yoo-hoo and then I shall stick any corners down with a fabric after. Right, that's that. I think I'm going to have some of that behind it. Everything's in my little space again. Yeah, I'm just going to run that just to break the pattern. But I really love this swirling pattern. It's beautiful. Right, ink mat. So yeah, then the envelope, it's kind of now like a pocket. And then with the tag inside. I don't mark it. So just press that down. And I shall ink around this one. I feel like I want to keep the daisies hanging over the tag like I've done the pocket. No, I'll cut some off. It's a bit weird. Right, ink around it. Should have thought about going a little bit lower. I didn't think about the topper. Right, let me get around these edges. Yeah, have I said I'm not a fan of this yoo-hoo? I don't think it's great at all. And so when I saw other people using it, it was as if it's something to stick down on everything. Maybe I've not got the right the right sort. So no, Prickstick obviously do, you know, different versions of it. Or maybe it's me. Right, so that's that. And then the gates are gonna shut. Because now the gates in my secret garden. Now I don't know if to do it with the string. Let's have a look at. No, you couldn't do it like that, Tania. Oh, the concentration. You can hear the cogs going round. The trouble is you're going to have to be really careful with that. I need to think about that. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that because I'm just thinking if you open it and shut it, that, I mean, it is pretty thick card. I might end up just doing it with some ribbon. So I'm going to move that out of the way. I've got no lace out. I'm going to attach the top with a little bit of lace, and then I shall put something on there. It's just ink it up. So I don't know if I said in this video or the last video, this is the last colour challenge. So I'd just like to say, you know, I've really enjoyed following along with Amy's prompts. I've really enjoyed being part of it. And there's been some lovely ladies who are also doing it, who I now follow. So there's obviously Ali, the Cockney Crafter. There's Dee Dee, and there's Jo Beth, and obviously there's Amy. So I will link everybody. There's probably more people that are doing the colour challenge, but they're the people that that I've started to follow and stuff. So I will leave those ladies' YouTubes in the description. But yeah, it's been really nice doing it, getting to know the ladies more. So thank you, Amy, for starting it off. It's been really good, and I've loved being. I mean, obviously, I was totally new to YouTube 2.5 months ago. So you know, talk about being thrown in the deep end. And I have only really been junk journaling for a year, so I'm still learning things myself. I'm still finding my style, what I like, what I don't like, what works and what doesn't work. So it's been really good for me using colours that you know, because I do know that I prefer the greens and the browns and the I was going to say botanicals. Obviously I do florals and stuff because I love the Edith Holden, but yeah, I probably wouldn't have used them in the, you know, the way that I have done. So it's been really good. I've learned that I like pink and it looks really nice, and you don't have to, you know, have a load of added use bits of lace and stuff, but you know, I didn't overdo it, and it was girly enough for me, and I really enjoyed it. I think the thing that surprised me the most was I really did want to try it black and white. Even before the challenge, it was on my, you know, list of things to do. And I kind of envisioned how it was gonna look and stuff, and I was really quite excited, and that was the one that I enjoyed the least. So that was surprising. And then the one that I thought that I wouldn't like really wouldn't like, was the orange. And that ended up as one of my favourites. I thought that set came out really, really well. I'm just ripping papers up because I'm going to collage this. I'm going to do it front and back. I probably haven't got time to do the whole thing on video. Then I'm going to put some vellum pockets, and I'm going to put some stickers in and stuff as a little ephemera folder. So I'm just gathering the papers that I might want to use. So I've got them ready. And yeah, like I love purple anyway, so I hadn't done anything with purple, but yeah, I knew that I'd enjoy that. And like I say, I did think pink it'd be pretty hard for me, but it wasn't. I obviously enjoyed the brown and the green wheat and the blue wheats, because I do really like the blues with birds. I've just got a thing with blue and birds and blue and butterflies, but preferably birds. So I've just chosen some papers. So this is something that I've started doing the last week or so, is doing collage with things what are all the same colour. In fact, I did do, sorry, it's all a bit off topic. I should have left it for my other video now, but now I've said it, oh, and I can't find it anyway, so I will show it in my next video. So I did a set what was all blues, and I'm just doing a set now what's all greens. So yeah, I wanted to do this similar to what I've been doing. So I'm going to have that on there, that on there. Or I might have to cut his tail off a little bit, you know. There's no saying that it can't go that way. Well, I might go for that way. Let's have a look, because I don't know if I can rip his tail off. And yeah, doing the collage in a more blocky type way rather than a ripping type way. It's just something that I wanted to try, because it is totally different to the way that I do collage. And it was by watching Juni at Willowbound Journals. She's been doing some stuff on the vellum, and then I did some of the vellum bags that she showed how to do, and I thought, oh, I really enjoyed doing it that way. I think that's a step too far. So yeah, now I'm just playing with it and enjoying it. What I would like to probably do is then mar the two but I'm not sure how that'll look. But I'm just thinking if I keep doing it this way, it might evolve into something different. Because the way that I've always done it is, oh, I can't believe that's time. Is, you know, say this was a more ripped piece, not a cut piece, and then I would start to build it up around my focal point. But this would be all, you know, ripped, jagged edges. But this is a more blocky type way, and I do really like the way that it looks. So we've not, well, we have got a lot done, but we haven't. So yeah, I'm going to make this into a little ephemera book. The only trouble is if it goes in that way. Mind you, you could have it in a pocket that way and pull it out. Yeah, it's because I normally do things that way. Oh, if I position him more like that, I might be able to get it in. Anyway, so I don't think I've actually finished anything off. I love that. I'm gonna ink all inside it in that as well. So that is the garden gate. Then we've got the flip down double pocket, and we've got the core notebook, which I really do like that way of stapling. If you haven't got a stapler that you can pull this off, mine's you know, and you can only go so far in, so that's a really good quick way. So it's been fun. Like I say, I've really enjoyed the challenge. It's been a good way to explore different things, and it's been a lovely way of meeting new creators who I perhaps wouldn't have met otherwise. So thank you very much. Shall see you soon. Bye.